Yo, what's happening, people? It's DJ Sketch, and welcome back. Yes, I went ahead and tried the Warzone, and I got some things to say. I'll go ahead and say off rip, like, it ain't my thing, but also at the same time, the doors, the air ducts, the safe spaces, the rooftops, the mounting, and all types of other shit that they shoehorned into the multiplayer on Modern Warfare. It makes a lot more sense now, because now it's very clear that the BR mode, even though they claimed up and down in the early days of this game that they were not going to be making it, they were not going to be spending man hours to make this happen. Dude, this was the whole plan from the rip. Like, that much is obvious now. All the mechanics and everything else is like, I was trying to figure out, like, this doesn't make sense for multiplayer unless it's like a Rainbow Six Siege or something that's like a highly tactical team-based thing. In the multiplayer, and also with all the safe spaces and also all the additions as far as inventory, especially recharging claymores, which I still think is a terrible idea. But now I get it. Like, now I get it. With that being the appeal of the Battle Royale mode, they're just like, oh yeah, we can just cut up parts of the Battle Royale map and just ship these as the multiplayer maps. That'll make sense, right? Because that's basically what happened, except for the remakes. Because I really tried to figure out, was like, how were these maps so bad? Like, why? Like how is something so simple as like making like a 3-lane map with a couple little spots, sure, but no. Now this all makes sense. Infinity Ward, I see what you did here. I see what you did. The BR mode, I mean, at first, I mean, you can have some fun with it. I mean, if you go into it solo, you might as well go ahead and hang it up right now, because the randoms you're going to get matched with, either it's going to work out kind of okay or not okay at all, because most people are not going to use the microphones. Most people are not going to talk. They'll talk when they want to start talking shit to you if they see you making a mistake or not going to buy them out of the revive or whatever. I mean, there are some things that this does okay. The whole little gulag thing where you can actually fight to get back on the map, like, that part's kind of a neat idea. It's a neat concept. But at the same time, it's like as soon as you get smoked in that one and like your chances of getting back in the game are completely done, and then your teammates don't buy you back in, it's a little bit of a smack in the face. But at the same time, it's a fucking video game, so who cares? But here's the thing though, when you're playing with these randies, basically what you want to do with this, like, if you can avoid just getting randomly matched with somebody, unless you got like just Rolodex of people that you can squad up with at a moment's notice, I just wouldn't bother. I mean, if you have a crew of people that wants to play this, I mean, if you can get like 3 for now until they get a solo mode in this, I highly suggest, like, if you want to play this, grab some homies, get a couple beers, or do whatever it is you want to do, and then you can have some fun with this, totally. Because it's not all bad. I mean, it works for the most part, kinda. Lag is gonna factor in as far as when you're going in for some of those kills. Like, you're gonna be lining it up and getting ready to pull the trigger, and all of a sudden, bloop, your ass is dead. You're gonna try to figure out what it is, and it's like lag spikes. So dedicated servers on these crossplay, it's still not a thing. I find it very interesting, the resources that get devoted to with these newer Call of Duties, and it's all the ones that people usually don't want or don't ask for. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Here's another thing too: the loadouts here. I had a feeling as soon as I saw like the loadout drops when they had the little instructional video that this was going to be a hot button issue, probably from the rip. And of course it was. Even our Fortnite champion Ninja is saying that, yeah, this just makes the game mode unplayable. It's like, but again, who gives a fuck what Ninja says, man? It's like, also, this is a game that you play it just so you can talk shit about it, but also that's kind of the same reason why I play it. But at the same time, it's like, Ninja, shut up, dog, shut up. But I'll give you this, like, for once, I don't completely disagree, because the whole thing with the loadouts, especially if you're like running up on empty and like you don't have any supplies, like, this is how you get your perks in the BR mode. And, you know, on paper it sounds like a decent idea. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I can just drop in, just wait for this little loadout thing to fall from the sky, and then I'm good. I mean, I have something to work with. But this is the thing, that's where the meta kind of gets broken, because ordinarily in every other BR game, you get what you get, and that's what you got. But with this one, they broke the mold. Like, they constantly try to reinvent the wheel here at Infinity Ward, and they're still making them square. So, in a nutshell, that's how I feel about the loadouts, because that's the one thing I can also kind of agree on. It's like, yeah, I mean, it can break the meta if you can keep your loadout, but at the same time, it's like most of the perks were once again rebalanced, again, coincidentally, right before this mode came out. Isn't that some shit? And it's just, it is what it is, dude. I mean, this is something I'm not gonna tell people outright, don't try it, like it's fucking garbage, but it's different, kinda, but different in a good way. I can't really say that for sure. I can say that I'm not really too jazzed on it. I mean, technically everything works for the most part, so I'll give it that. I mean, I'm not really gonna hate on it too much for that, for what it's trying to do. But I'm just not a fan of these Battle Royale games, and I mean, this could be cool to somebody. It just ain't me. So this is like, I wanted to go ahead and just give this a shot as far as the BR mode, but also here is the other like big thing. This is basically like, as far as all Battle Royale games are concerned, this is probably like the easiest of the lot. I mean, this is basically easy mode Battle Royale. And you can take that for what you will, like, because I can tell you this, like, the game is not difficult. I mean, if you have, like, the right squad and you can sit in place for long enough until that storm starts closing in, you're kind of alright, to be honest. And as long as you have, like, some semi-palatable gun skills and you can line your shots up from a distance and you have a sniper in your loadout, should you happen to get it, chances are you're going to be just fine, because there's no bullet drop. There's none of those things that are in every other Battle Royale. I guess maybe not so. Actually, I don't think even Blackout. That had bullet drop too, and like that actually accounted for physics, which this one doesn't. And skill-based matchmaking, is it in this? I don't really know, but at the same time, we have like these level 155s going up against level 20. You're gonna have a few more options, especially when you do catch those little loadout drops. You're gonna have some more options compared to other people, and it is. I mean, it's not terrible, but also at the same time, it's very far from being the hottest thing smoking too. So you can try it if you want. I mean, this is a thing too. They said it was gonna be like a 20 gig install for this. Go to boot this up. It's like almost 100 gigs. So it's like, It's like, nah, dog, you're already kind of fighting for hard drive space here, because Doom comes out in a few days, and then the Resident Evil 3 remake comes out a couple weeks after that, so chances are I'm going to be deleting this shit relatively soon, but I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick one about this, because I tried to play it, and it's very clear that this new Call of Duty is not for me. I will tell Infinity Ward this, congratulations, you just killed that multiplayer mode. Nobody's going to want to play that now this is available, but also at the same time, this is just what the game was originally intended to be to begin with. So, good job. You killed Modern Warfare multiplayer. You killed it. Treyarch, save us, because Call of Duty's in trouble, dog. Alright, that's all I got, guys. I'll see you on the next one.